Willow Creek was the kind of small Ohio town that still smelled faintly of bonfires and pumpkin spice when September rolled around. The mornings came crisp, the sunlight slanted through red maples, and the sound of rakes scraping driveways was oddly comforting. Inside a modest two-story home with blue shutters, Ryan Mitchell sat hunched over his laptop at the kitchen counter, coffee cup in hand, wearing pajama pants, an old Ohio State hoodie, and the expression of a man fighting technology for his dignity. Ryan was a freelance copywriter, meaning he spent half his life writing clever slogans and the other half resetting passwords. His kitchen smelled faintly of burnt toast and ambition. Today's challenge: submit a marketing pitch before noon to an impatient client in New York. Simple enough, if his laptop would cooperate. He cracked his knuckles dramatically. "All right, let's do this," he muttered, clicking into his account login screen. Password: wrong password. Access denied. He frowned. Tried again. Denied. The clock on the microwave blinked 10:41 a.m. in smug blue digits. "Okay," he said to no one, maybe caps lock. He typed again, slower this time. Denied. Ryan groaned, rubbed his temples, and sipped his coffee. The Wi-Fi, ironically named the real password, blinked weakly in the corner of his screen. He stared at it. "Oh, come on, even the router's mocking me now." From the next room, his neighbor and occasional collaborator Travis Grant hollered through the open window, "Hey, dude. You coming to lunch later?" Ryan yelled back, "Not if I can't log into my life first." Travis laughed. "Try 12:34. Works for my grandma's Facebook." Ryan didn't dignify that with a response. Instead, he began the ritual of every modern American under digital siege, clicking, "Forgot password." The site responded cheerfully, "We've sent a verification code to your email." Ryan grinned in triumph, then watched in horror as his email required a password, too. "No," he said out loud, hands gripping his hair. "This is an infinite loop. I'm trapped in tech purgatory." He ran outside barefoot, seeking fresh air and sanity. The wind whipped through the orange leaves. A couple of kids rode by on scooters, laughing. An elderly woman, Mrs. Granger, was walking her Pomeranian and waved. "Beautiful day, Ryan," she called. "Depends how you define beautiful," he replied, clutching his coffee mug like a lifeline. "Do you, by any chance, know your Gmail password?" Mrs. Granger blinked. "Young man, I write mine on my fridge." He sighed. That's actually brilliant." He jogged back inside, rummaged through drawers, muttering, "Paper. I need paper." He scribbled guesses. "Coffee lover 2021. Ryan rocks. Cats for life." He didn't even have a cat. Nothing worked. His laptop now displayed that grim warning. Account locked for 10 minutes. He slammed it shut, let out a primal yell, and stared at the ceiling. "You win, technology. I'll go live in the woods." At that moment, his wife Lena, a calm, no-nonsense nurse with brown hair tied in a bun, came home from her shift. She took one look at him and said, "Did you eat?" "I've been emotionally eaten," he replied dramatically. Lena raised an eyebrow, looked at the laptop, then at him. "Password trouble again?" "Password war," he corrected. "I'm losing." She poured herself coffee, smirking. "Did you try turning it off and on?" "That's like telling a drowning man to take a swim lesson," he muttered. Lena walked over, typed something without hesitation, hit enter, and the screen lit up. Ryan blinked. What was that?" She smiled innocently. "Your backup password. It's our anniversary date." He gaped. "Wait, hold on, you mean love was literally the key this whole time?" Lena winked. "You just keep forgetting it." The irony was so thick it could have been spread on toast. Ryan sat there, speechless, while the wind outside rustled the golden trees like they were laughing too. He opened his project file, hands shaking slightly, and began to type. Continuation, motivational outro, ~2700 words condensed for flow. A week later, Ryan was sitting at the Grind House Café, Willow Creek's only coffee shop with enough plugs for laptops and enough sass for writers. The chalkboard read, "Today's Wi-Fi password, be kind 2024. He smirked. "At least they tell you up front." Across from him sat Travis and Lena, sipping their cappuccinos. Ryan was drafting a humor article titled, "Passwords, Patience, and the American Dream." Every typo seemed poetic now. "Guess what?" he said proudly. "My client loved my work. Said the tone was human and relatable." Travis grinned. Translation: "They liked the part where you lost your mind." Ryan nodded. "Exactly. Turns out failure's just material." Outside, leaves danced in the parking lot, and the sky shifted from grey to golden as afternoon light filled the cafe. Ryan smiled, calm, balanced. He even helped a college kid reset their Wi-Fi by explaining, "Sometimes, it's not the password that's wrong. It's the caps lock." The kid looked at him like he was Buddha with a MacBook. Later that evening, Ryan walked home under lamplight, passing houses glowing with porch pumpkins and laughter. He could hear Mrs. Granger's Pomeranian barking faintly in the distance. His breath fogged in the cool air. When he reached home, he opened his laptop again. "All right," he said softly, "one more try. Password, never give up 2024. Access granted." He chuckled. Now that's poetry. The screen reflected in his glasses as he began to write, his words warm, funny, real, just like his small-town life.
Daily happiness and motivation is hidden in. Like and subscribe.